नमस्ते, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। आई एम जेवीएन डॉक्टर रुपेश एम लिखार, असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर, डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ क्रिया शारीर, फैकल्टी ऑफ आयुर्वेदिक साइंस, ज्योति विद्यापीठ, वुमेन्स यूनिवर्सिटी, जयपुर. Today we will discuss the topic parathyroid glands. Human beings have four parathyroid glands which are situated on the posterior surface of upper and lower poles of thyroid gland. Parathyroid glands are very small in size, measuring about 6 mm long, 3 mm wide, and 2 mm thick, with dark brown color. Each parathyroid gland is made up of two types of cells, chief cells and auxiphyal cells. Chief cells secrete parathormone, and auxiphyal cells are degenerated chief cells and may secrete parathormone during pathological condition called parathyroid adenoma. The number of auxiphyal cells increases after puberty. Parathormone is secreted by parathyroid gland and it is essential for the maintenance of blood calcium level within a very narrow critical level. Maintenance of blood calcium level is necessary because calcium is an important inorganic ion for many physiological functions. Mainly parathormone is secreted by the chief cells of parathyroid glands. It is protein in nature having 84 amino acids. Its molecular weight is about 9500. Parathormone has a half-life of 10 minutes. Normal plasma level of parathormone is about 1.5 to 5.5 nanogram per dl. Parathormone is synthesized from the precursor called preproparathormone. First, preproparathormone enters the endoplasmic reticulum of chief cells of parathyroid glands. There, it is converted into prothormone called proparathormone. Then, proparathormone enters the Golgi apparatus, where it is converted into parathormone. Metabolism: 60 to 70% of parathormone is degraded by Kupffer cells of liver by proteolysis. Degradation of about 20 to 30% parathormone occurs in kidney and other organs. Now, actions of parathormone. Primary action of parathormone is to maintain the blood calcium level within the critical range of 9 to 11 mg per dl, whereas it also controls the blood phosphate level. Parathormone maintains blood calcium level by acting on bones, kidney, and gastrointestinal tract. Parathormone enhances the resorption of calcium from the bones by acting on osteoblast and osteoclast of the bone. Resorption of calcium from bones occurs in two phases, rapid phase and slow phase. Rapid phase occurs within minutes after the release of parathormone from parathyroid glands. Immediately after reaching the bone, parathormone gets attached with the receptors of the cell membrane of osteoblast and osteocytes, and hormone receptor complex formed. The hormone receptor complex increases the permeability of membranes of the cells for calcium ions, which accelerates the calcium pump mechanism so that calcium ions move out of these bone cells and enter the blood at faster rate. Next is slow phase. Slow phase of calcium resorption from bones is due to the activation of osteoclast by parathormone. When osteoclasts are activated, some substances such as proteolytic enzymes, citric acid, and lactic acid are released from lysosomes of these cells. All these substances digest or dissolve the organic matrix which is formed by calcium, organic matrix of the bone, and release calcium ions. the calcium ions slowly enters the blood. Parathormone also stimulate the proliferation of osteoclast. Next, action on kidney. Parathormone increases the reabsorption of calcium from the renal tubules, mainly distal convoluted tubule and proximal part of collecting duct, along with magnesium ions and hydrogen ions. It also increases the formation of 1,25 dihydroxy cholecalciferol, which is activated vitamin D from 25 hydroxy cholecalciferol in kidneys. On gastrointestinal tract, parathormone increases the absorption of calcium ions from the GI tract by increasing the formation of 125 dihydroxy cholecalciferol, which is activated vitamin D in the kidneys. This vitamin D is very essential for the absorption of calcium from the GI tract, and parathormone is essential for the formation of activated vitamin D. Next is action of parathormone on blood phosphate level. Parathormone decreases blood phosphate level by increasing its urine excretion. It also acts on bone and GI tract. On bone, along with calcium resorption, parathormone also increases phosphate absorption from the bones. On kidney, parathormone increases phosphate excretion by inhibiting reabsorption of phosphate from renal tubules, mainly from proximal convoluted tubule. On gastrointestinal tract, parathormone increases the absorption of phosphate from GI tract through calcitrol or activated vitamin D3. Sequence of events. First, parathormone converts 25-hydroxycholecalciferol into 125 dihydroxycholecalciferol, which is activated vitamin D3. Then this activated vitamin D3 increases the synthesis of calcium induced ATPase in the intestinal epithelium, and this ATPase increases the synthesis of alkaline phosphate. Then this alkaline phosphatase increases the absorption of phosphate from intestine along with calcium. So here we end the first part of parathyroid gland, in which we studied location of parathyroid gland, source of secretion, chemistry, half-life and plasma level of parathormone, also synthesis, metabolism and action of parathormone. In next session we will study regulation of parathormone secretion and disorders of parathyroid glands. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any query, please mention it in comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you.